Oh well, obviously, our bowling. I think in the middle overs was a bit touchy. We leaked a few runs. They had, I think, probably 3 or 4 good overs where they hit continuous boundaries. We had them after 10 overs. I think 2 for 64, and then Shikhar Dhawan and Cameron White obviously built a partnership and posted a total of 180. So, at the end of the day, we've got to try and bowl a little bit better through those middle periods, and then obviously, batting. Me and Namanoja there, put on a great partnership. We had to keep each other going. We knew in the first 6 you had to keep playing a natural game, and then from there keep executing our shots and our strokes. So, at the end of the day, it's good to get home, with winning 9 wickets down, and credit to Neman for coming in and being the pinch hitter. But at the end of the day, he's a class batsman, and he's just showed there that he can bat anywhere in the order. No, not at all. I reckon because Dale didn't play, it took the pace off the ball, so it actually brought those guys into play. I think just that the wicket had a bit of bounce and a bit of carry in it, and I just felt that that type of bowling, if you're bowling your slower balls, they're still going to sit up for you. If Dale plays and he gets a bit of bounce, bit of carry, and that can even go even further. So either way, they just didn't execute their skills. They bowled too many loose balls, too many full balls on that type of wicket. It's not countable, and I felt that their spinners, obviously Mishra's their leading spinner, and he probably missed his mark a little bit tonight, but credit to Neman who took him down straight, the ball spinning away from him, and credit to him for executing his strokes. Neman's the type of player that when he gets on a roll, he thinks he can keep going, that's fantastic, and credit to him, he did that tonight. But you need someone at the other end to make sure, give him a little bit of a rain check to say, hang on, you've hit 9 off the over or 10 off the over, let's think about the 1. If it's there, you can still hit it, but just be smart about it. We want to be there at the end. We set totals where we want to be after 10, 15. And we reached those goals, in advance. So credit to him, as I say, he played fantastic, and he knocked them around and actually hit a fantastic half century as well. I've been feeling 100% for the last 12 months. It's been a long summer for myself. First year playing all 3 forms. It took it out of me a little bit during our one-day series back at home, and obviously that West Indies tour that just went by as well took it a little bit out of me. But I'm glad to be back here and playing 2020 cricket. And then, from here I've got a one-day series in England, so I'm really looking forward to keep continuing my success and playing my game. We're in a good space at the moment. We needed the last game, we messed up a little bit. It's all about momentum now. We're at the top of the log. We want to stay there. We want to finish in the first and second position, because you know how vital it is, because if you win that game and qualify, then you go straight through to the final. So, we've got to keep playing well, make sure that we, dot the I's and cross the T's, and, keep working hard. So if we can do that, it's going to be good for Delhi this year. Oh, it's definitely up there. I think, the one that I played this year, for my home team, Sydney Thunder, against the Melbourne Stars was, similar to here. We had to chase a total, and I was there at the end, and they're the special ones that mean a lot when you're an opening batsman, to be there at the end and be 100 not out. There's not a better feeling, and at the moment people say that there's no pressure on the Delhi Daredevils team, but the pressure is for us to keep being number 1, and hopefully we can keep continuing and try and take this out. No, it's the type of players that we are. If he goes or I go, we keep playing the way we play. Then we assess the conditions after the first 6. 5 fielders go out, then we know if the ball's in our zone, we're still going to play our normal shots. Then my game is different to Viru's, where in the 6 I look for the 2s and I look for the boundaries. So what I did tonight is exactly what I should be doing. And if we lose one, if we lose me or Viru, one of us have to be there at the end with 15, last 5 overs. I think we probably said to ourselves that he was probably the threat, because he's bowling that back of a length line where it's hard to play across the line, because you play across the line, the ball goes straight in there because he's a tall bowler. And we knew that there was a little bit in the wicket for him early, like the first couple of overs he bowled, but we respected that. You've got to identify the periods where you think the bowler's going to take wickets, for example Nareen or Murali or a Harbhajan, someone like that who's going to dictate where you get the ones, you're not going to get the boundaries. So we've got to respect them and then target the next bowlers at the other end. Oh, at the end of the day, we're both professional athletes. It's our job to bat, it's our job to score runs, and we're expected to score. So credit to KP. I saw the innings that he played. It's fantastic. He got 100, and he helped Delhi to win a game. And it's the same for me. It's always a thrill and an honour to take the team to victory, either batting first or batting second. So we're in a good space at the moment. We've got very, very good batting lineup. And when hopefully if we make the Champions League and KP comes back, tough selections for the selectors.